Okay, so today we are at Tweseldown Racecourse. It's the day before their BE event, and it's the day before eventing restarts after lockdown. I've got Smarty, Rush and Des in the intermediate here tomorrow, so I've come the day before to walk the course. Like Tweseldown, it's a local to us, the ground looks really good. Yeah, we're going to go and walk the course now. Let's go! I'm going to aim between the red and the blue. So, sit up, slip the reins. Racing line. And then I can kind of kick on a bit. And just got to figure out the tightest line to the next fence.
This is very
So
tricky.
the idea of these fences is to get you in your rhythm. So don't want to check too much, want to just keep on rolling. Just because that's a tighter line. So yeah, just keep rolling. Try not to put the brakes on too much at these first few fences. Just want to let them run. And again here, kick on a bit. Open them up, and then it's a bit of a challenge to see whether you can get them back. So again, you want to take quite a tight line. It's slopey. It's probably the most spooky fence so far because of that colour on top. So just keep your leg on. You got to curve it a bit because of where you're going on landing. So I'm probably going to stick out here and then outside leg on, bounce off the track. So that's 1 minute. Please, can you write that down?
Just say it.
So my time has just gone for 1 minute, so I'm really bad at getting my first minute because I come out the start box a bit slow, so I'm going to try really hard to get that minute because there's only 2 jumps in it. So my aim will be for my minute to go off after I jump fence 3. Again, I'm going to aim slightly right of centre just because that takes me where I want to go, only minutely. And I always try on these first few fences to really be accurate with where I'm riding so that the horses learn to stay straight over the first few ones. They don't get in the habit of drifting. And then we've got our first combination coming up. So sit up from this one, let them roll for a minute or two, a few strides. And then you've got a rail coming in, so they need to be in a more upright canter. So what's nice is you've got a turn coming into it, so you can use the turn to actually sit them up. If it was in a straight line, it'd be way harder to get them back. But I'll take mine out here, sit up, whoa, sit up, whoa again, sit up, whoa, and then really sit up here. Shoulders up, start looking at C, jump this slightly left to centre, but mainly aiming for that little bush. One of the new BE rules this year is every jump has to have at least a 45-degree angle at front, so it can't be a solid upright. So that's why this ground rail is pulled out, which is quite nice. It means the horses will take off up here, and that's to reduce the chance of a fall. Okay, so I'm going to walk my distance for this one. Okay, so it's a short 2 strides. My horse will have big strides, so I'm going to walk that again. The plan would be to slightly overshoot and jump this on a mild angle, come out this way a bit more. And that gives me a tiny bit more room, and me doing that then is me telling myself when I'll put my outside leg on. The ditch looks spooky, running down the hill to it, so you've got to keep their heads up. Because if you want a spooky horse, they would have a look at this, and you just keep their heads up coming down there. So again, because it's landing uphill, they're going to land a little bit short, so probably land about here, and then so again, it's a little bit short. So it's 2 and 2. It's uphill, yeah. so leg on coming up the hill. And I'm just going to ride a slightly wider line to give myself more space. If this was an advanced combination, they'd probably have it so you could do it in a straight line on angles on one stride and one stride, but it's not quite there. So there's not the option to do different stridings, you have to make the two work. It's very short, yeah.
Do you need to walk a different line just in case for Smarty if the other two find it too short? I was wondering whether you...
No, my line would be... If they're being dicks, my line... Sorry, if they're being rude, my line would be from out here.
What, and curve it more?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What, and jump the ditch over?
So jump it like facing towards the white flag a bit.
Yeah.
It also gives me more of a turn, so it's easier to pull up. And then two, one. Gives you a bit more space. Yeah. And that's what you want to think of, like as you go up the levels, you want to be considering things like that as well, not just the jumps, the bits in between the jumps. And a big part of it with all three of the ones that I've got tomorrow is all three of them have humongous strides, and my biggest challenge is always making enough space in the jumps, in between the jumps. Go away, Alton. Just being mean. And then another nice bit to gallop on. Pardon?
Since when has humongous been a word?
Humongous is a word.
Humongous is a word.
It is a word. Humongous is a word.
No.
Humongous is a word. Yeah, Dad, can you
Huge.
Google?
Or enormous?
Dad, please can you Google humongous?
Put it in the comments.
Yeah.
How do you actually
Can you
spell it?
comment, please, if you think humongous is a word? It is. Here it looks like we've got to jump in the tree line, which again, less experienced horses you'd want to take out to the fence and turn. This season my aim is to be brave across country, so I'm going to start brave. So I'm not going to go any further away from the jump than this. My horses are experienced, they don't need a run up. It's me that likes to run up. So I'm braver. I'm telling myself, braver. The only thing you got to think about here is landing, and takeoff. So I'm going to jump the left-hand side. Go away! Landing, because if you do it on an angle, you're in the straight. Takeoff, because as you dipped as before. Takeoff. Okay, Jesus. Oh, what number was that? I think we go over there now. So I think we're over there. So you actually want to slightly overshoot and jump this back on an angle and head off this way. And again, back into the rhythm. It's a good course for me because there's no excuse not to get the time, because so far this is fence 6 and there's only been one combination. All the others I shouldn't really need to half halt too much. I can keep them flowing reasonably, keep them in their rhythm. And that's what I'm not good at. I'm not good at just letting them jump. Humongous jumps. It looks like we do this round to that fence, so there's no point jumping on an angle, you might as well jump it straight. So bring them out here, you can keep them flowing. Again, aim for that because it gives you a ground rail so they'll take off away from it, which is nice. No point because you're going off that way. Okay. So Mum's ooh there was thinking you could jump this on an angle, which I would if we were heading off that way. But there's not much point because my next jump's over there. So you can hug the tree quite tight. And the reason they put this here is because the horse doesn't get much chance to see it. So come around the tree and it's there. So just leg on. 2 strides on the straight, which sounds irrelevant, but horses tend to end up on strides off the straight, so most horses will find a really nice 2 strides for this. So from where the sand starts, it's 2 strides. Again, really nice jump. Again, I need to keep in my rhythm. And we're then heading off to the left. One of the challenges with Tweseldown is it's very twisty turny. So you just need to have your head screwed on as to where you're going. I've not had minute number 2 yet, and that's annoyed me.
I know that's a lot of jumps in minute
It's a
2.
lot of jumps in minute number
I reckon
2.
you might find you're over the ditch before the end of minute 1, especially on Smarties, because you're...
Time in gap. Do you now? It's nice. So you want to be jumping straight to the ditch. A little bit off actually. I'm going to jump it towards 8A. If that makes sense?
Purple 8A.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to jump it slightly towards the tree.
Okay.
Yeah. So the risk is a left hand drift. So left leg on really strong around the turn, whip in the left hand, all of those things. I don't like jumps like this. I like this one.
Kind of like what you've been doing all winter, really, isn't it?
So the only thing is, again, it's quite short.
You put it short.
4.
No, it's 3.
That's quite short. It's not 3. Take off.
I think you will. I think it's an attacking 3.
Now remember, have you got your watch? Yeah. So remember, just keep the pace.
It's taking off here. And that's me like pacing. Yeah, we can't, it's weird to do it on an angle. Land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 stride. 2 strides. 3 strides.
Yeah. You usually have your 2 then.
I say, so
take
you
off.
say,
Yeah, I think it's 3.
okay.
Just try on 4 again. See if you can make it fit. Maybe that's the question they're asking here, Sasha. Is it a brave 3?
3, 4, 1.5.
So it's either a brave 3 or a loopy 4. Smarty is 3. The other 2 might be more sensible to your
See how they're going.
Answering my questions. Was it? I hate decisions. 10 out of 10.
Perfect, thank you very much indeed.
My least favourite part of Coursewalking. You're turning right, so you do actually want to come out a little bit for this. And jump it back towards the right. Round's pretty, yeah. Here. 2. Is because striding wise you kind of have to jump this step because of the angle. It makes you naturally jump it that way, but you actually are jumping that way. So Just got to keep the right rein open, the left rein on. A lot of the course so far has been right-handed turns, like a lot of it. Which is negative for my horses, but go over it. Land here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Okay, 4 and 3. It's nice. It's nice turning right on landing, so just consider that. Some horses will go spooky because of the trees above it. You just want to keep your leg on. It's an arrowhead, but it's not massively skinny, so yeah, just squeeze up to it. You just want to be landing and looking to the gap over there that you're going through. And let's go. It's minute 3. Before log pile, please. Over there.
It's minute 3.
See.
Log pile.
Yeah. Some people are really accurate with their minutes. I get a bit stressed out, so I like to have them in the rough areas. So I know, because I'll probably remember that it's at this gap here, but instead of trying to explain where this gap is, I'll just remember it in my head. Somewhere like this, because it's enclosed, it's turning, you just gotta, it feels like you're going faster than you actually are. Same if you're like in woods, always feels like you're going faster than you actually are, so just needs to be considered. So this is a really testing line on how bold you're going to be, because our next fence is actually going that way. So what they're testing here is, do you go left or right of this, how tight do you turn in. I'm going to walk the line and then make my decision. So I'm going to aim for this house. I'm going to come on that line. The turn will help me with my horses. It helps get their hots under them. It's not deep water, so it's not hard for them to turn. They need to be quite uphill to this. It's sloping front, which gives it a nice impression. I'm assuming it's going to be 2 strides on top. The most important thing here is just sit upright, keep the legs wrapped around, and keep them straight, because if they drift over this, it's just going to make it difficult to get there. They'll only land about here because of the sloping front, so then it's so as expected, it's a short 2. There's not really anywhere else you can go. Yeah, you could jump the corner, but it won't make a huge difference. Like I said, how am I going to jump? Yeah, I might jump slightly right, a bit more to the right of where I said and go. It's quite a short 2, but you've got to get them closed down and sitting and bouncing on their hocks for this combination anyway. For my horse it's really good because the turn and the water actually slows them down. If this was just off of a straight run, I have a really hard job getting them back. But that's why I'm coming inside line. The only thing is it's a bit spooky, it's a funny looking jump. They might jump up there huge, they might jump up there small. So again, it's a bit about reactive riding. If they launched up and landed here, which would be very unlikely, they'd actually only put 1 stride in, but it's about reactive riding. So as I come into that, I'll lengthen my reins, I'll sit up, I'll keep my leg on, and very much go with the horse. So if the horse, let the horse make the decision. This fence is just to keep galloping, keep kicking. If you got a bit of an uncomfortable jump in the last one, build that confidence back. And Smarty loves this. The brush profile makes it really attacking. So yeah, I'll be practicing my bravery. Flying up to it. Doopy doopy doo. shoulders away here. Keep my leg on. This jump, you've got running uphill, so you just got to keep your leg on. Uphill jumps are my nemesis. So really, especially for me, keep my leg on, don't look for the stride. Sit tall, slip your reins, let them move, let them jump it. So it's quite nice. They've had a little water where they just ran in, got their toes a bit wet. If you've got a horse that's a bit green with water, it's quite a nice course because, as I said, they've seen the water before they have an actual question in the water. So if a horse is going to be bad with water, it's normally on the way in. If they've already been into a water, they tend to be better. So here you've got to jump into a water, so you need to set up. If you come at too much speed, the water takes away too much power and you're likely to have a horse fall. You need enough power to get you over it. So I'm going to think of bouncing off of this tree, as in come here, left leg on, get them straight. You want to jump straight slightly left of centre just because it's a nicer profile. And you also don't want to see a flyer into it because, again, for the same reason you're jumping into water. They've been nice in not putting a jump in the water. So if you land in a complete heap, you've got all that way to get to that fence over there before to get your reins up. So because they're landing on surface, so if you did have a green horse, you could jump there. I'll probably try and jump about here. So if my horse look at the last second, they'll still see that and it's nice for them. Okay. So I'm going to walk my striding. I've got a hole in my belly. It's nice. Jump in, regather. This is a nice profile fence. Not too skinny, it's not really asking me to put much to run out. And then heading off to the left. So this is quite hard because it's the last 4 fences on a downward pull. So a tired horses tend to be more downhill, so they get a bit stronger. And the downhill gets them their stride bigger. At this point in their course, the stride is going to be lengthened. So most courses will have a combination, 2 from the end, which is what they got here. Just to test whether you're still in control of your horse, basically. So the plan is, not this, the width helps because that will slightly slow them down. They've got to get up in the air. My issue with Smarty is when he sees this, he will land about where that yellow thing is. So the reason I re-walked it there is because of what we got on landing. So the temptation, because of where we are on the course, is to slightly straight line it. I'm actually gonna 2 strides straight and then ride back up the hill to this one. It gives me more space and more control and more balance because I want a little pop of this. I don't want them to fly over it. Because you then got a really nice flowing 6 strides down to this. With corners, to be safe, you don't want to be jumping it across here. You want to slightly overshoot and come back in. Now the reason they put the last jump on a curve is to stop people galloping at it flat out. Again, if you're tight on time, tendency will be to rush at the last fence, and that's when mistakes can happen. So that's 5 minutes, so I've got 6 seconds from here is a bit tight. So as I said, the course has been walked very tight. So although you could jump this on an angle, the finish flag's there, so you have got to get to them. So I'll probably think about coming here. Nice, you want a nice confident jump over the last fence. It's nice, it's got a brush, it's ascending. And then I always walk to the finish flags. You can also think tactically. So the white flag's closer than the red flag, so stick to the left. So my app adjusts my minute markers for me. So it's just loading, but it's now got minute 1 actually, where we said coming off over that first one before the ditch. Minute 2 is like just before the water. Not quite actually, it's in the gap, which again is kind of where we said it was going to be, so it's not bad. Minute 3, I think we thought it was about there and it's actually there. Minute 4 is coming up the hill, again near that brush, and the big difference is they've got minute 5 on the turn rather than, I think we had it on the corner. I'll run through it a few times in my head now to make sure I know it. I'll run through it a few times in the morning. I'm going to be watching some cross country later to build my confidence by watching other people do it well. And I'm going to be brave. That's my aim. So good luck to me. I'll let you know how it goes.